Welcome to Weekend Project. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, and we're really happy to see you here today. Today we're working on part 8 of the Sugaridoo Quilt Along from 2019, and we've been having a blast. Again, this one is dealt with green, so I picked 2 of the greens that I was using on the previous triangle project that we did for this, and it's called like Mow the Lawn, and I can see that because it kind of, you got some, and it's very up to your own interpretation, very improv, and I like that about this block. So here we go. Once you square them up, they're going to be 5.5 by 5.5. But what you're going to work with your green fabrics here is you're going to be working with 6.5 by 6. And then you're going to end up cutting couple little spots in between where you're going to be adding these little black strips, whether you want them to go this way, that way, whichever way you want them to go, and then you're going to square it up to 5.5 by 5.5 after that point. Okay, so I've got a few here already done. We just have 3 more to do. We have our accent fabric to do, and then 1 of each of these green colors here. So there we go, that one there. And then she wants you to flip and flop, so diagonal, vertical, diagonal, vertical as you go across your project. Okay, and I did notice when she did her accent fabric one, she still had a part of her green fabric on the inside. But I just chose to do it just black and gray, just completely. So maybe it'll turn out, maybe it won't. We'll see, won't we? So I've got a nice big chunk here ready. It's ready for, it's actually the accent fabric here at this position, and then it gets sewn on to here or here, whichever way I want to go with this. And then I have 2 more to go on to the very end, to be this one and then this one. So that's what we're going to get doing right now. So first let's do the accent fabric one. It's already cut. Okay, let's just lay it out here, which is the background and of course the gray accent color, and then this one here. Okay, oops, I think that should have been that way. Nope. Somehow I think I've got that messed up there, but that's okay. It gets squared up in the end anyway, so that you have it much bigger. So this is what I've had left over from the other squares up. So just let you know, you do have some wiggle room. So you know, it's okay. It's okay. All right, so let's sew this one together. I just got white thread in here, easy peasy. Is that supposed to be that way? No, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird angle. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so that'll be our accent one, and we're going to put that one horizontal, because we have our other dark green one on the next to it it's going vertical. Okay, so we're just going to sew that down on both sides. Well, all sides. It's more than just 2 sides. Okay. I'm going to flip this, give a little finger press, and then line up the middle section of your block. Lined up with that, okay, and then we'll just sew on down, and then we'll just do the other one with the gray accent in between. You can tell I changed thread colors. It's got a long tail. And give it a good pressing before you square it up, okay? Definitely. All right, so flatten that out. Add our other gray, okay, flip that on top, and then we'll add our other black background. I'm hoping it would look okay instead of having the green for the center, but you know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm doing my own improv. Have fun with it. That's really the whole point of these blocks. I like how it's got a lot of your taste and how you like things to go in it. It's very, to me, I find it very flexible, and I really like that on a block. I really like that in a project, right? There's not all these like rules and regulations you just got to stick to all the time, right? There's a little bit free fun loving improv. Okay, so that should be the accent block. Okay, just like that. And then we'll press it and square it up. But let's get these other 2 sewn together so we can do it all at the same time. Okay, so we have this dark green here, and this light green. And of course we can do them different, or we can do them the same by just stacking them on top of each other. It's, you know, whatever you want to do. Okay, so this one, I think I'm going to go a little bit this way and add my black strips in between these spots. Okay, and in this one, because I don't think I did any straight ones on that one, we're going to go just straight on. Okay, try and make them equal. You want to be able to see the strips equally within the block. Okay, so let's just sew those guys together. It's been really hot here, like really, really hot. But thank goodness we had a good rain. It feels so much better outside. It's cooler today by many degrees, almost by 20 degrees. So I'll take that. Us Canadians melt at like 25 degrees Celsius. Let's come on now. When it gets to 40, like we're all just a puddle of like maple syrup goo. That's what us Canadians are made of, don't you know? Don't you know? We go out and about in our bowl with her maple syrup glue. Sorry. All right, now let's do our other black one here. Or other green to add to the black, sorry. Like I said, they all get squared up. So as long as you keep them close to, you know, what you had them being laid out, so it kind of makes it squarish or rectangulish, should be all good. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, like I said, we'll press that one too. Let's get this last one done here, and we'll press all three of them at the same time. So that goes on this side. Line her up. This one's a little bit more. Get it? Straightforward, because of straight lines. Oh, maybe not. Sorry. I'm here all week, people. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, here we go. The middle one, just like that. A birdie. I like that fabric. I really like that fabric. It's quite lovely. Some of my favorite greens in there. Like my favorite tones of greens for sure. It's quite pretty. All right, do the other one here. And then the last one, and then we'll give it a press, and then we'll square them up to 5.5 by 5.5. And then there's a 2-inch sashing that goes in between. And if you're curious of what these little, your background strips are, they're 1 1/8. 1 inch and 1/8 for those ones, okay? Should be able to put that one there. Like I said, give it a good pressing. Rocking and rolling. And then like your sashing is 2 inches, and you need 10 pieces of those to go across your 11 blocks, because you're going to have 10 green ones and then one of your accent color. All right, so let's press these guys up, all three of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's why I had, oh, please don't tell me I did away with the squares. What did I do with the squares? I'm losing myself. I feel like I've lost a few squares. I thought I had them. Good gravy. Deep calming breaths. It's all right. It's all right. So press it, and then you just kind of want to make sure those, the accent fabric that's in the center, just kind of split those. Split them down the center there. Just give them a little heat loving. Okay. Like I say, we'll square that one up. Try and press it there, nice and flat. Press it here, nice and flat. Press it there. Okay, one more. Oops, whoopsie whoops. And thank you to anybody who's come along on this adventure with us. It doesn't seem to be popular videos for people. I'm kind of curious as to possibly why, but I thought it was going to be some good fun, and we'd have quite a few people hanging out with us. Okay, did I miss? I feel like I have missed my, are these my 5s? Nope. I feel like I've lost my stuff here, but that's okay. It'll be all right. Okay, so squaring up. these to 5.5 by 5.5. So I'm just going to move that out of the way here. And I just kind of put it on my ruler board here, and I'm just kind of gauging, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got plenty of room to work in. So if I cut this one here off at the line, then I can come in here and do a half off of that one. So we need 5.5, right? So a straight one, scoot it over here, cut the half, switch it around again. That seems like a nice straight line on that side, so let's just worry about trimming up this side. So let's put the line at the 5.5 there, and there, that's that one. Do the same with this one here. Seems like pretty good there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. All right, we need to scoot over. It's not going to do it because we'll be cutting off into our gray. And we can't have that. No, we can't. Okay, so here, and then a half. Okay, perfect. Got to be able to adapt. Okay, scoot it up to a line so we get a nice straight reference. Okay, and then scoot over here to 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Always confirm. Okay, and then one more. Okay, here, and then here, and then same for 5.5. And as soon as I stop filming, I'm sure I will find the pieces that I was missing. All right, so we want 2 inches, okay. And we'll cut 4 because I think we need 3. Okay, so let's just do it that way. And then these are 6, so we need 5.5. There we go. Take a ½ inch off. Okay, so as we go to lay this out, we have our long strip here with our sashing in between. So there goes our accent fabric. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to have a sashing. And then we're going to have our green fabric. And then we're going to, oh, no, sorry, it was this one. This one, okay. And then as we move this down the line, we're going to have our sashing, our green, our sashing, our other green. And that's how it ends off. It ends off with the solid block and starts off with a solid block, okay? So let's get those guys put together and finish our row. So exciting! Love it. I like these tones of greens next to each other. I think they make them pop. They're still green, but they just, it's like a light and a, like not necessarily a dark, but a light and a medium sort of green. And I think they look good. I'm going to do it together. Okay. I'm excited. I'm off to get my hair cut this afternoon. Yippee! Gets me haircuts. Yippee! Very excited. It's well overdue. Feel like you could turn me over and mop the floor with my head. It's too much. It's too much. And then here, and then make sure our accent is, I think she said number 5 in the row. I think I may have it at 6 or 5. I'm not sure. I don't think it really matters. Mine's are all over the place. I'm not sure if I followed the exact spot for any one of these accent fabrics where they're supposed to be. But that's me, you know. That's me. I'm the rebel. All right, let's put these two together. And then we'll put the whole row together and show that off. It's gonna look amazing. This whole quilt project's gonna look amazing. If you wanted to do your lines nice and straight and precise, like very much like a rail fence sort of thing, she does have the instructions on the website for that. So if that's more your thing, the improv or your own interpretation of the block is maybe just too much for you. You want a little bit more structure. You want it to all look more similar. Then go for it. Of course, I like the little wonky crazy bits. I'm not sure why. All right, last one here. And then, of course, we'll give those bits and bobbies sections a press once we get them all together. Okay. Scoot the bits off to the side there. Okay. Just give a little bit of heat loving. So it was these two we added on to the end. Okay. And then it was like this section where the accent fabric was added on to the other section. Was pretty much all it really needed. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that looks amazing. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's lovely. It's beautiful. Look at me. Most prestigious green award. I love it. I love it. It's going to be so beautiful. This whole project is going to be gorgeous. So this is number 8. We only got 4 more to go. It's kind of actually a little sad, but I'm also excited all at the same time. So continue with sticking with us with the adventure on doing the Sugaridoo Quilt Along for 2019 and see how this beautiful project turns out. So thank you everybody for watching, liking, and subscribing. We greatly appreciate you. And don't forget to tune in on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern for our live stream. Thank you very much and have yourself an amazing day. Take care everybody. See you soon.